Air 100. We have an officer down. Officer down. Code 3. Code 3.
Welcome back to Police Quest. Alright, this one stumped me, I'm not gonna lie. So we gotta go back over here because this little girl, she's remembered some information. It's very important.
Hello, Lysandra.
Do you want to know a secret?
Yes, we do, please.
I
God.
see a real pretty lady in the alley. I seen her when my brother was dead.
Please do continue.
What was this lady doing, Lysandra?
She was smoking.
Okay. You're smoking.
Lysandra, what did this lady look like?
She was pretty. And she had pretty clothes.
What was she wearing, Lysandra?
A pretty red dress.
A pretty red dress. Alright, so we're going to go in here. And we're going to give this notebook on her.
The information about the woman in red might be important if it's true.
Alright, and then we're just going to go back out here and get back to our car. Walking through South Central. Walking through South Central. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so he's going to open the door here, and then we're just going to go click on the car. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Parker Center. Back to headquarters here. So Yo Money told us about this guy, Walker.
Who do you think?
Not Texas Ranger, but just Walker. And Walker here, don't forget to put on your badge. Walker is a white supremacist.
You attach your Parker Center ID to your...
You know, so obviously he's not a good guy. All right, you're gonna click on here.
You press the button to call the elevator.
All right, we're gonna go to floor 3 to the office.
You select the 3rd floor as your destination.
Dude, this song slaps so hard. I can't deal with it. All right, so let's go back into the office here. And we're just going to go ahead and get our report done, actually. 3.14 report. We want to get down here and get our notepad.
You complete a 3.14 document.
All right, we're going to pick that up and we're going to give it to Hal. Let him do our paperwork for us.
Here you go, Hal.
Sure, Junior.
All right, and then just go ahead and sit back down at the desk. And we're just going to pull another form out.
You take a 3.1.
All right, and go click on the computer here. Remember, our login ID number is 612. Password is Gunner. All right, we're going to go to hate crimes. Going to type in Walker. And we're going to get a rap sheet here. Take a look through it. Alright, Seattle, Washington, confirmed member of Aryans for Justice, known to be assistant to Eric Strauss, leader for Aryans to Justice. Doesn't have any current warrants. Got some priors here: disorderly conduct, assault. It's got a restraining order issued by Yo Money. Trespassing, possession, trespassing. You know. the normal stuff. So now that we have that information, just go ahead and log out, and we're going to exit out. We're going to go pay him a visit.
You call the elevator.
Alright, so we're going to go down to the lobby here.
You select the lobby as your destination.
And we're going to walk out of the police station. See you later, buddy. National Police Week. Dennis Walker's place. Alright, so we're going to go knock on the door.
Yeah?
Let's get our badge out and shove it in his face. Take that, citizen.
I'm Detective Carey, LAPD. Are you Dennis Walker?
Oh, this guy sucks.
Yeah?
We'll see why in a second. It's kind of shocking.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, come on in.
I don't... Okay, here we go. So this is happening. Skinheads, what are you gonna do?
Dennis, when was the last time you talked to or came in contact with Yo Money?
What did you say?
So obviously, like, the music is really loud, so we're gonna ask him about the music
I
volume.
can barely hear you. Could we turn it down a little?
Go ahead, turn it down.
Alright, and before we turn it down, we want to go ahead and pull out our gun, because we don't trust this guy. You know? There we go. And he's gonna bail, and then his little tweaker girlfriend's gonna come out. We're gonna pull a gun on her, and tell her to drop her little
Freeze.
pig sticker
Hands in the air. Keep
before we
them where
blow
I
her
can see
brains
'em.
out like cherry pie all over the wall behind her.
Drop the knife.
Alright, drop
Put your hands
that.
behind your head. Turn around.
Turn
Drop
around.
to your knees. Now.
Get on your knees. Alright, we're gonna get the handcuffs out. Boop.
You have the right to remain silent.
And
Ooh,
no one cries
that
over
girlfriend
spilled
of
Nazi.
Walker's is something else. Tough for being so petite.
Hell, Junior. All women are bears. Goddamn grizzlies. But if you thought that
This
little
guy.
tomato was tough, wait till you meet Garcia's mamacita. Now that's one tough bitch. She's in giving the lieutenant an earful right now. Poor son of a bitch.
Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh no.
I am Rosa Garcia. Are you the detective investigating the death of my son?
Alright, talk to her.
Yes, I'm Detective John Carey. Let me extend my sincere sympathy for your loss, Mrs. Garcia. I didn't know Renee personally, but
Well, I knew my son, detective, and he was a good boy. He lived at home with me. He helped me with my errands. I have been told by your lieutenant in the corner that Renee's poor body was found exposed. I want the person responsible for doing this to my son caught and punished.
yes, Mrs. Garcia, I understand.
Do you understand, detective? Do you have a son?
Well, no.
Well, then you do not understand. Rene helped to take care of me. I have heart trouble. I cannot do heavy lifting. Rene cleaned the house. She did the laundry, cook our meals. Maybe he once in a while would go to a movie, but he did not date any of those fast-talking modern-type women. He was waiting for a good girl. He was saving himself. And for what? For some pervert to strip him, murder him. You find who did this to my son.
Pascal's wager,
Find
man.
who killed my son, my beautiful son.
I see what you mean, Hal.
What?
Yeah, she's got one hell of a personality, huh, Junior?
Her son died. She's upset. She wants to know what's going on.
You complete the report.
Alright, so go ahead and turn in another one of these 3.14 reports.
You'll need to stand up.
Here you go, Hal.
Sure, Junior.
Alright. Let's make sure you get another one. You know, always replenish.
You take a
Alright,
3.14
and then over on the
follow-up
left
report
here,
form
you
out
see
of your
that
desk
memo
drawer.
came in your inbox now. Got to look at that. Oh, it looks like there was a funeral for Hickman, and we missed it. So it's okay though. You always miss it. You can't attend it. It's not like we did anything wrong. So we're just gonna go and visit Miss Hickman
You
and make
call
sure
the
that
elevator.
she's okay, and then we apologize for missing her husband's funeral. I'm sure that was important to her. Dude.
You select the lobby as your destination.
These elevators, man. Alright, and he's going to go ahead and leave the police station once more. I guess I could have split this up into 2 videos, but it was like, you know, might as well just do it in one. Why not? Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and knock on the door here.
Knocking seems less intrusive.
If she
than
doesn't
ringing the
show
doorbell.
up, when you knock on the door here, you miss something. So you need to backtrack and rewatch my walkthrough. And just
Hello, John. Won't you come in?
Because that will happen. And it's frustrating.
It's nice.
Oh, okay.
Catherine, I wasn't informed about the time. I wanted to be there.
I understand, John. I know how busy you are. I heard about the shooting you were involved in. When I realized you weren't there today, at first, maybe you'd been hurt. Then the chief told me you were fine. I was worried.
Thanks for your concern, Catherine, but you don't need to worry about me. I should have called or...
Oh, no. I know how you guys work. It's your life. I understand.
Her needs, wants, and desires
I-
are now Carey's needs,
I was
wants, and
wondering how
desires.
the investigation was going. Nobody would really tell me very much today. I guess they didn't want to upset me.
Well, there's good news. Bob's name has been cleared of any wrongdoing or involvement with the Washington boy's death. Bob's gun was retrieved and ballistics testing cleared it as the murder weapon. However, new evidence suggests that Bob's death is unrelated to the alley incident. It appears we might have a cop killer on our hands.
Oh, John, that's horrible. Really horrible.
Catherine, I know this is a rough time for you, but I need to ask you to think back to the night of the murder. Can you think of anything out of the ordinary happening that night? Any phone calls? Anything Bob might have said? Did he mention anyone, maybe a name you're unfamiliar with?
Bob and I had an argument. He went out, John. I don't know where he went or if he saw anyone. Thing is, he didn't take our car. I don't think anyone picked him up. I mean, we started arguing and the whole thing just blew up.
Oh, they were
He
arguing.
was gone before I really had a chance to understand what happened.
Can you tell me what you argued about?
We fought over his drinking.
He's drinking now.
Everything was manageable until he started taking sedatives to calm down from work.
And the drugs. Okay.
The combination made him mean. He'd yell at Valerie and me for no reason. That's how he left when he went out that night. He'd been drinking and taking pills. John, I sent Bob out there to be killed. It's all my fault.
You're wrong, Catherine. It's not your fault. Someone took Bob's life, and I'm going to find that person.
Yeah, Dad, it's her fault. She got one more in her?
John, I sent Bob out there.
No, she don't. Alright. So that's enough out of Miss Hickman, so let's get out of here. Oh,
John, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days.
You got more.
I'm taking Valerie to my mother's. I think she and I could both use some rest. I'll call you when we get back.
Have a safe trip, Catherine.
Thank you, John. Thank you for coming by.
you're welcome. You got my number, right?
I'm here to tell you, the cops are dogging this investigation.
Believing that the discovery of murdered police officer Rene Garcia earlier this week is a vicious plot manufactured to discredit him and his music, rapper Yo Money denies any relationship between the lyrics in his music and the increasing violence against the police. Officer Garcia's murder brings the toll to 2 Los Angeles police officers slain this week. Whether the LAPD is being targeted, or as Yo Money believes a group is out to discredit his music, one thing is clear. The Los Angeles police are not able to protect themselves from this rash of violence. My question is, if the LAPD can't protect themselves, how can they protect us? I'm Christy Bilden, reporting for KKAT.
I'm on Yo Money's side. He should be able to rap about whatever he wants to rap about.
Ah, you bitch! What is she, though? Yeah, I got a safety right here.
Here's the cold one I promised you, John. Enjoy.
All right.
You adjust your tie
All
and
right.
smooth the wrinkles from your suit.
Wrong table. There we go.
You take a few pretzels.
Drink the beer. All right, and just talk to your people until
You
they're
look
exhausted.
really nice tonight, Chester.
Are you saying that because I usually don't look nice, Carey?
Whatever, Chester.
Sam, how many autopsies do you think you've performed?
John, I have been in the autopsy business for over 13 years. There is no honest way I could tell you off the top of my head. Let's just say better than 5,000.
That's a lot of autopsies.
Chester, what kind of name is that?
A last name, Carey.
Do either of you realize that you both have gender-based last names? And that they're cross-gendered to your own sex?
Shut up, dude.
It's a rather pedestrian observation, I realize, but true.
Nerd!
Sam, sometimes it's so obvious you're Mensa.
Behave yourself. You're in a public place.
Sam, what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, John, I'm quite mesmerized with my personal computer. Did you know you can make spreadsheets, write letters, and play games on them?
You can play games on a computer? Oh my god. I did not know that.
Chester, how come you became a cop?
Same reason as everyone else. My father was a cop. Rampart Division.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Carey, the mayor has requested your presence at a city council meeting first thing tomorrow. I want you out of here tonight before you have too much to drink. I need you alert and articulate tomorrow. And you, Chester, what are you doing here consuming alcoholic beverages in your uniform?
Ooh.
I should slap you with a 181 personnel inspection. I want both you and Carey to pick yourselves up and go home. Remember, Carey, tomorrow, City Hall, 9 a.m.
I guess it's time to pack it in, guys. See you later.
Chester's in trouble. Alright, here we are at City Hall. Next morning, 9 a.m. Bright and early.
Carey, another body was brought in this morning. Same M.O. This time it isn't an officer. It's a female. Current status, Jane Doe. She was found in Griffith Park. The mayor and the city council want to ask you a few questions. Get up there. And remember, do not divulge anything that could harm this case.
Looks like we're doing the politics next time.